What's up, guys? Want to take a second to share with you that I have been given the opportunity to test out the NuCanoe pivot drive. So I'm going to be taking it out on the Flint River, testing it out, and see how well it does. What's up, guys? I want to take a second to share with you my thoughts on the NuCanoe pivot drive. I've used it for about 12 to 14 hours now, and I absolutely love it. I think it is well worth the investment. Being able for me to be able to fish and paddle at the same time, being able to cover a lot more water, and then also the speed. With the prototype, I'm averaging about 30.6 miles an hour on the Frontier 12, and that's a huge difference from when I'm using the paddle. And not only that, being able to steer it left to right is extremely easy. Pulling it back, go to the left, and you can just leave it there, let it go, and it'll continue to veer you to the left. If you want to center it back up, just slide it forward, and then it'll put you right back on path. It holds pretty true the way that your hand position is on the actual prop in the back, and it just overall really enjoyed it. I wasn't sure how I was going to like it because it takes up some space in the front, but it doesn't take up that much space. And then being able to pull out the lock and rotate the pivot drive forward completely out of your way just adds to the ability of what you can do with it. Short or tall, doesn't matter. Loosen it up, slide it forward or pull it back towards you, and all of that can be done while you're sitting in your kayak. You don't have to get out, adjust it, get back in it, see if that's right, and then get back out. And you can do it from your seat. The only thing that I was at first trying to more or less have a little issue with was the worm gear itself. But if you set it directly on top of your black pack, it gives it enough height so it can swivel left to right. And then getting in the black pack, you just slide the worm gear out of the way, access your black pack, and then just set it back on top. Overall, it is really worth the investment. I kind of wish I didn't have to give this one back because I've got a couple of tournaments, and having a pivot drive on this kayak is a huge difference, being able to get a little bit further and a lot faster. So, personal opinion, go spend the money and order your pivot drive. All right, guys, so this is the layout of the pivot drive on the back side of the Frontier 12. I think that the best setup for the worm gear is sitting directly on top, and then if you need to access your black pack, just slide the worm gear out of the way, access the black pack, and then close it back up, set the worm gear back in place, and then you can control it with no issues. And you still have plenty of room for all of your rods that you need to lay in place.